I'll be reacting to Higurashi when they cry GOU, or should I say SOTSU, episode 12. And honestly, Funimation's getting even more weirder with their naming of the series because last week, when it came to like their naming subtitle, they used to call it Higurashi when they cry GOU, but they'll have the subtitle of SOTSU at the bottom. Well, ever since Funimation did their update to the website, apparently now they call it GOU and that's it. They don't have SOTSU near it. At least when it comes to like the listing of the episode. Because under it's now just says season 2, episode 12 /12. Then it has simulcast Japanese and TVMA. Weird how Funimation just wants to seemingly completely do away with the ZOTSU portion of the title. Well, anyways, I'll be starting my reaction with the episode in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, there's a little sound. Actually, I kind of like the unique start with and starting out with Hanyu at the very least. It's really rare for. Oh boy. And it's really a shame too how it seemed like Victor was going to be Enrica's grasp, and then it just was completely taken away from her at a moment's notice. Aww. Oh. It kind of makes me feel bad now. I wonder if that daughter could happen to be Ua or someone else entirely different. Oh. That explains Rika's connection. Aw, it's looking adorable. That's good. At the very least, she's become a bit more self-aware. Hopefully, though. Aww. Oh. That also explains why she was so gung ho of giving up her life, at least in the previous season. Oh, man. I mean, you want? I don't even think that's much of a sin at all, you know? I mean, she was only protecting her loved one. I don't know how you could ever perceive that as a sin. But hey, that may be the case. But it was either that or Rika being condemned to absolute death. Exactly, that's what she. Oh. Huh. Damn. Kind of like how this is a little behind you here. Oh. It's a shame that we didn't get to see them delve more into this, though. Because I wouldn't have mind seeing a full episode of Hanyu having fun with the others and then dying, you know? Just so it'd been, I mean, it's already setting on itself, though, because I liked Hanyu from the bits they've shown of her. But I do love how we're finally showing us insight into Hanyu. After all this time, too. Oh, boy. I wonder if they're going to change up the opening this week, though. I mean, I guess they wouldn't because I think I remember reading up that the series is listed for, I think, 15 episodes? Which, damn, it makes me wonder how they're going to cover everything, though, when it comes to an ending, unless they have, like, a third season planned. Which, you know, I wouldn't mind that one bit, depending on how they handle it. You know, that explains the imagery with Hanyu in the opening there, too. With her being completely revealed, when it comes to the clothing, anyway. Which I'd take it to guess that pretty much symbolizes just our situation kind of exposed herself to danger, because we know that she's going to sacrifice herself just so that Rika can, like, keep her memories afterwards, even after dying in loops. So I wonder if it symbolizes that or if it symbolizes something else entirely different. Either way, can't wait to find out, because honestly, the series has been on fire lately. Whoa! Jeez. I kind of got to taking like the artsy approach because I don't want to see our girl battered by a bat. But the psychological pain, though, that's a big, huge key difference, though. And it's scary, too, how... Ah... Yeah, by technicalities, according by her mentality, she's like a 100-year-old lady. You know what I love about this moment, too? It's realistic that Rika isn't going to be calm, considering what all went down. And that she's completely and emotionally heated. Aww. But considering the state that Rika's in, I'm not gonna blame Hanyu for sacrificing herself. And now, looking at the context, my guess is she's gonna have to use it against the taco eventually. Which, originally when I reacted to these events portrayed in season 1, but from a different perspective, I was sort of thinking that, it was going to be Keiichi that was going to be the potential looper. How wrong I was back then. The thing is, Hanyu had to do it, though. Oh, snap. It looks like we're getting up to that gun pointing moment. Oh, bit of a. Although, I wouldn't mind it showing the process of Rika making a trap to try to figure out things regarding Satako either. Oh, that's all good, Spiral Matt. I'm assuming the cool stuff in the episode is going to happen at the second bit. Although, don't get me wrong, I actually love the bits involving Hanyu, though. But I'm assuming the crazy stuff is going to happen at the end. Don't know, I haven't seen the episode yet. But usually the series almost always has a cliffhanger at the end of an episode. Aww. It is. I think the dark purple looks pretty damn cool when it comes to Anyu's character design. Spiral Matt. Oh, snap. Yo, that shifty little smile kind of scares me a little bit looking at it. Yeah, Matt, it would have been a crazy ending if it actually landed on Satako. Well, the thing is, though, the shard, that's something Argyle didn't account for. Oh, I didn't know that, Spiral Matt. Thank you for the info on that. Okay, now that explains the context of the whole thing, then. And it really makes the situation sadder considering that Hanyu actually really didn't have good information for Rika. It's just that there was no way Rika and Hanyu were going to know that Uwa and Satako were just looking at him from like a faraway shard, though, at that time. Yeah, I actually love that explanation, Spiral Matt. It's pretty damn cool, if you ask me. At the very least, though, we know that Satako would never utilize that sword against Rika, though. And I am glad they showed up in the nick of time. And the way she says it kind of scary there. Oh, boy. Okay, the way Sataka says she's like the most. She's like the ultimate world class stalker of all times with the way she's worded worded things. Oh, thank you for the info spiral, Matt. Yeah, because my first introduction was the previous season of this series, so it's actually pretty nice to know. I know, it's Dog was such an amazing villain too. Because my goodness, the way she says everything, anyone could easily believe her with how persuasive her tone of voice is and all that. At least now we know how Rika went down in that specific loop at the very least. Damn, talk about overkill. I'm like, geez. At least check, at least completely double tap the lady and then do the burning, not do it when she's still. That's fucked up. It ain't a curse. It's just something else Satsuko's conflicting upon others against their will. And the worst of all is just delete. It never gets old, at least for me. You know, I kind of would have loved to have seen Mion and Shunon's mother go crazy because they never really gave much screen time towards her. At least, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure with the way things are going. Yeah. Yeah, with the way things are going, I'm not surprised that our girls share similar sentiments. I don't know if I want to watch her getting stabbed and fuck. And the way she just is so confident. I'm kind of glad they had that black porn, though. I think it would have probably made me puke my food about us seeing the follow through cut. But she definitely can spiral Matt. I like how she even picked up on that. Oh! What the? Yo, how did she become that? She's a witch. That's probably more on what Stocko is. But damn, what does she have? Like the Matrix, like supposed to be dodging like that? Jeez. Yeah, I mean, Spiral Mash, she's become like a pro status of that. Hmm. Look, I just love how Rika just wants to go straight to business and just be done with this shit. I mean, hey, she might as well get a diss in if she's going to be thrown off anyway. I'm not going to blame Rika for that. All the same, that's a good point, Spiral Matt. I'm trying to be optimistic and being like, well, maybe there's a shred of good in Sataka in there, even though the good of Sataka was shot down. But yeah, it's probably pure evil at this point. You know, I would have loved to have seen Keiji go crazy. That kind of feels like it would have been interesting to see. Damn. But hey, I mean, at least it's more nice to see a bit more of this scenario, though. Ah. One of the few instances where Raina's like, oh. You know, Spiral Map, we know for sure that Satako's playing dead there. And then because it's Satako utilizing her Oscar grade acting skills again, Spiral Map. That's why. How much more entertainment does this lady want? Oh, snap. I mean, shit. Yo, it's on you. Yeah. Hope she gets to lay a smackdown on a wall. Oh, man, that'd be so awesome. Fuck. I mean, of course, it was going to end there, though, but because that was a great cliffhanger point. I mean, there really isn't a much more better place of landing a cliffhanger than at that moment. Now, I gotta say, episode was good. Yes, I feel like it did reuse a lot of content from the previous episodes. But you know what? I don't mind it too much because of what we got at the end of the episode. And what we got at the end of the episode was pretty good to its credit, if you ask me. So that's why if I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'm actually going to give the episode straight up a 7 out of 10. I think it's a bit above average because, for one, it really got kicking at the final portion of the episode. But it started to feel like a bit all the same old in some bits in the episode. Like, for example, when it was showing Rika going through her failed loops, it was kind of like, yeah, we kind of saw this before. They didn't really add any new bits of animation or anything like that. But some of the bits, like getting Hanayu's new perspective at the first half of the episode was good. And the very last portion of the episode was great. So that's why, regardless of it feeling like they reused a lot of the animation this week, I felt like there were a lot more positives this week than negatives. And the upsides definitely outweigh the negatives. To the point where I'm, yeah, despite some of the flaws, I'm still going to give it a high tier 7 out of 10 score. But yes, it could have been better in a few instances. But it was still good, though. Oh, I don't blame Miss Brown, Matt. I mean, the ending portion does do quite a lot. So for anyone getting hyped up for it, I'm not going to blame them one bit. And for me, I loved it because at least now it finally explains why Rika can constantly loop. It finally explains Hanyu. And plus, aside from that, gotta say, at least when it has some new animation, the visuals did look good to its credit. The voice performances were really great. And that's why if I had to rate the episode overall, gotta go with the 7 out of 10. And I'm definitely excited to see what they're going to bring in next week. Faux show. Now, right before I go, because I'm going to be reacting to Sunny Boa next, let me just say thank you very much to Spiral Matt for comments in the live chat. Thank you everyone else for watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely reacting to the next episode for sure. Yeah, that's pretty much the only addition, Spiral Matt. I didn't really make these loops exciting to watch through a second watch through for that reason. But still, though, the Hanyu stuff elevated the episode a lot for me. So regardless of some of the stuff they reused, the new stuff they had was nice, to its credit. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and have a great, safe, and fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.